Part A of this question asks you to simplify this expression, and it's worth 2 marks. You've got the same bracket on the top and the bottom, but the 2 up here means the bracket is squared, it's multiplied by itself. So you could write the top line out as 6 lots of x plus 5 times x plus 5, and the bottom as 2 x plus 5. If you write it out like this, it becomes clearer that because this bracket is on the top and the bottom, they cancel out with each other, so they disappear. And you've got 6 divided by 2, which is 3. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, they cancel out, and you're left with the x plus 5. So that is that simplified. Part B of this question is worth 3 marks, and there are no brackets in the question, but if you've got to simplify something, it's often worth trying to put brackets in yourself. So the top, first of all, x squared minus 9. Can you factorise that? Can you put that into brackets? If you've got something squared with a taking away in it, try and think of the difference of 2 squares. Can you rewrite this as something squared, take away something squared? And the answer is yes. It's x squared, take away 3 squared. Something squared, take away something squared, and 3 squared is the same as 9. When you've got something squared take away something squared, it's called the difference of 2 squares, and we can put it into 2 sets of brackets. We can put the x and the 3 into both brackets, one time with a plus sign and one time with a minus sign. If you wanted to do a check, we multiply these together. The x times by the x would give us x squared. These 2 multiplied together would give us plus 3x. Here I'd get minus 3x, and they would cancel out. Timesing these 2 bits together, I would get the minus 9. So that works. So I've dealt with the top line of my fraction. Now for the bottom line, the x squared plus 3x. Can you factorise this? Is there anything that goes into both of these bits? Yes, x goes into them both. So I'm going to write x down as a factor, and then my brackets. What do I multiply x by to get x squared? I multiply it by x. X times by x is x squared. Then the sign needs to go in, which is a plus. What do I need to times x by to get 3x? I need to times it by 3. So I've now factorised the top and the bottom. So if we move to the final stage of the question, this is what we had at the beginning. The top line I said I could write as x plus 3, x minus 3. The bottom line I can write as x and x plus 3. You should be able to spot that the x plus 3 bracket is in both bits, so that will cancel out, and I'm left with just x minus 3 on the top and x at the bottom. So my final answer for this question will be x minus 3 over 3.